Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you are having a beautiful and an amazing day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for all of your continued love and support. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is a timeless collective reading, so whenever you hear the messages when you're meant to receive it, could be past, present, or future. This could be your story, the story of someone else that may be in your energy or your environment. All right, keep in mind that the roles could be reversed. Signs and gender are mentioned throughout the reading, so he could be a she could be a he. All right, please be discerning and only take the messages that resonate with you. So, you guys, first of all, before I get into the reading, I want to just kind of speak on give a bit of spiritual guidance based on things that I've been seeing in the readings. And I hope to be able to get you guys' feedback. You can, leave comments about this. But if you haven't picked up these downloads just yet, like maybe it'll give you a little bit of clarity and insight. I, posted 2 readings yesterday and I just uploaded a reading today, and I was talking about like the topic really of these different secret societies or whatever, and how energy harvesting and all these other things have been happening behind the scenes. And the truth is, a lot of people, have met individuals on their spiritual path and journey that have kind of introduced them to, I'll say, the kingdom of darkness. And you've gotten away from certain people or certain situations, but the energy from these groups or these people, it's still lingering around you, because although you've left people or situations behind, jobs or whatever, there's a lot of people who refuse to let you go. And it's because they're using you as some type of energy source. And this has me very, very, overall just very sad. And I'm not confused about it, but it is very sad and disappointing, because the reading I did last night, which I uploaded today, I literally could see where it was like your blessings come and they get to a certain point and there's somebody that goes in and they just take it. These are different, like Luciferians or people who are Satanists or whatever, who have mastered some type of occult-like practice where they are just stealing. But what I want to really talk about is what's on the other side of this, and this current spiritual warfare that so many people are going through, and why it is so difficult. I'm sorry, I'm having problems with my throat. A lot of people, you're coming out of like maybe the darkest karmic cycle that you've been in. Every single cycle is karmic. Every situation has good, bad, evil, and ugly. Every situation has its pros, its cons. There's good karma, there's bad karma. A lot of people, you're not due to receive bad karma, but you have people that want you to switch with them, and they want to take your good karma and you get their bad karma. The truth is, there's been a whole lot of magic, a lot of spiritual manipulation, and that is the reason why these spiritual transformations have to take place. And I said in the reading yesterday, it's like your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team, they are so sick and tired of you being sick and tired, and they're constantly, of course, fighting on your behalf. But this truly is a battle that you can no longer fight, because it's a war that only God can win. When it comes to the spiritual warfare, the reason why I feel that it has been so difficult is because a lot of people, you're transitioning out of something. It could be you moving away from your family, you moving away from a job, you moving away from relationships, friendships, partnerships, whatever. And you're going right into a new cycle that also is karmic. Because the truth is, karmic cycles, like I said, it doesn't have to be bad. But this is so intense right now because you are being forced to see the people who have perhaps hurt you, harmed you, and you're also being forced to see how you have hurt or harmed yourself by dealing with certain people. And then to add another layer to this, some of you now, whatever new person or whatever project you are about to go into, those energies are also being integrated with you. So you could be leaving a job, right? You've been there, I'll say, you've been on a job for 10 years. You know, you've invested a lot. You've contributed a lot. You don't really feel like you've gotten the rewards and the recognition that you should have out of the job, whatever the case may be. There could have been some workplace drama, whatever, okay? Or the salary just is not enough for you. It has a lot to do with how you value yourself. You're like, I'm not being valued here. You leave that job, right? And you go now into starting your own business. Well, starting that new business is another karmic cycle, okay? Now you have to learn about entrepreneurship. A lot of people who start a business, they don't really see success until maybe years 3 through 5. A lot of people say year 5. So now you have to learn about marketing, advertising. You have to learn everything about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship for a lot of people is much, much harder than you having a career, there's security and stability. So this is a major shakeup. You could be getting out of a long-term relationship, whether it was a marriage or not. Choosing to leave that situation for whatever reason and going now into being single or going into dating, it's going to come with a lot of challenges. You're used to that person. Maybe you're moving to a new home, new car. There could be a new schedule for your children. You may have to get a different job. You may have to add a second job. There's a lot that comes with these changes, and there's not a time right now to rest. And then for the people who resonate with the twin flame energies, it's like you literally have, for some of you, several different karmic energies that have been connected to you being cleared out. But now if you are truly a twin, your energy is integrating now with that twin flame. Whether you've met them in the physical or not, that integration that's taking place means that now whatever spirits they're wrestling with, you're dealing with, and vice versa. There's an exchange that happens in those divine contracts. And it may be good for you long term, but the beginning of you still shedding from your past and them shedding from their, it's difficult. So here you are, like I said, you're dealing with coming out of a situation, going into a new situation. And I feel a lot of people who watch my channel, some of you, like I said, you're on a twin flame journey. You're now coming out of something that's karmic to do with your life purpose, going into something new with just your own life purpose that doesn't involve anyone. And then you're also aligning yourself, for some of you, with a partnership. That's a lot weighing on each individual that's going through this. And some of you, the enemy is so afraid of what you're about to produce for yourself or what you're going to build or create with someone else, that literally every person around you is being attacked and every person around you is being used by the enemy. The enemy is trying to confuse you so bad that they want you to think that every person around you is either too good to be true or they're awful. But you have these different dark spirits that are also using people around you. And I keep talking about this. Be mindful of how spirits and entities and principalities work. There is the spirit of rejection, the spirit of fear, the spirit of procrastination. There's a lot of different dark spirits that will come to you to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. And I feel strongly like that's what's happening. And this is to to stop you, block you, or delay you because you're so close. Narcissism, the spirit of pride, all of those things that will connect you with the kingdom of darkness and the enemy, will say Satan, the devil, it's affecting your mindset. And that's why I've been speaking so much about your subconscious mind and how those old wounds or beliefs of fears, how they are coming to the forefront. But that's needed for you to do the shadow work and the healing to get rid of it. But again, you have, for some of you, another person that's in your energy that is also fighting battles. So some of you, you have to know just how strong you really are in spirit if God is putting this much on you. And you have to remember to surrender, because this really isn't a battle that you can fight alone and actually win. You can't. Some of you literally, you're battling Satan. One person. You're battling Satan and the princes of hell, the agents of the devil. You're battling this all by yourself. And I feel just this overwhelming feeling of just exhaustion. And it's been coming out for weeks. Like, I feel like everybody now on this journey is you're just tired. You're just exhausted. And you're tired from the learning and the growth, as well as from the beating that you're receiving. But you have to understand that everything that you're going through is not bad. Some of this stuff you're going through because you really need to learn about yourself. I'm the first to say, as divine beings, the worst thing you can do is think that you have everything figured out. There are certain spirits that will dwell within you that you don't recognize, and they won't come out until you get around other people. None of us are perfect. You could think that you're the nicest person ever, but you could be battling a spirit of pride or whatever the case may be. These spirits are tricky. And sometimes you don't even recognize, and God will say, well, listen, I'm here to cleanse and clear you, as well as the people that are coming into your energetic field, into your life now. So you can't only think about what other people are doing to you. You have to look at what you are doing to you. What are you allowing? And then forgive yourself and give yourself grace if you learn to do better. But it's still a period of truly transitioning and growing that's taking place, where you're being made completely over. You're being made new. And the things that are necessary for us to do right now, I don't think that it's hard for a lot of people to make certain decisions. But I think the hardest part is surrendering and giving up the control, because what I see, God is saying, well, yeah, I'm going to make you do this job now. I'm going to make you leave that person. I'm going to make you relocate. I'm going to make you connect with this person or this group. You're being forced now to do what God wants you to do. And everybody is all about, well, ascension, ascension, ascension. Well, once you go towards true ascension and you evolve, your life is no longer your own. You start to do what God wants you to do. And let's be honest, a lot of times what God is calling us to do is not actually what you want to do. So all we're getting here is a bunch of resistance. Try your hardest to let go. Look, the Strength card, release some of the resistance, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is highly, highly intelligent, very analytical. This also is about mental strength. And we do have a new moon in Virgo tomorrow. And I talked about this on the last few readings. Nine of Pentacles being here, Virgo energy. Your overall stability, security, your short-term and long-term plans, your rewards and recognition. Nine of Pentacles energy is the fruit. Like you finally being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor that's coming. But in order to get to where you're going, There has to be a certain mindset that you have, because you never want to be the type of person that can come into wealth and abundance or love, but you don't have the mindset to maintain it when you get it. And that's what I really see happening. A lot of people, you can't be the victim when you go into things, and you may say, well, that's not me. Okay, well, maybe the counterpart that you're connecting with, maybe they have a victim consciousness. Maybe they're prideful, maybe they're egotistical, whether it's you, them, or both of you. Those energies must be cleared out, because God is saying, well, once I get you into this room, once I get you into this space, there's certain patterns of behavior or mindsets that you have that you cannot take there. You can't be secretly jealous of people. You can't think that it's okay for you to secretly compete with other people in the places that you're about to go. Again, some people may be mad about it. It may not be you. Maybe it's somebody that you're connecting with. Maybe you have people like that in your life right now, and that's why God is saying you have to get away from those type of people, because they're secretly jealous. They're secretly envious. They're full of pride. They're full of ego. Having those people in your life, in your energy, in your environment, or having that mindset yourself is going to always rob, steal, kill, and destroy the blessings that God are trying to bring to you. There's about to be an extremely fruitful time for those who are obedient and know how to surrender. But it's like now, it's not so much, oh my gosh, the enemy. God is testing your heart right now to see, okay, when I give you this, what are you going to do? And some of the things are being delayed because the heart and the mind of a lot of people is still not where it needs to be. Ace of Cups and the Sun. Your heart has to be as light as a feather. You have to be free, liberated, healed, evolved. You have to have the energy. You have to have a pure essence of love and light. You cannot have anything weighing on you. You can't be hurt. Walk around with hurt, because where you're going, that's where you're going to hurt people wherever you go, because you're so hurt. Hurt people hurt people. So it's like now you really have to allow yourself to recover, to heal, to rest, to retreat. And then you can be redeemed, vindicated, restored, whatever. Right before the Ten of Pentacles. Now, y'all saw me shuffle these cards for a good 3 to 5 minutes. You have some type of new offer that's going to take you on to peaceful, calmer waters. But right now, you're spiritually growing, healing, ascending, evolving. Your crown chakra is opening up. Your third eye is opening. You're being recalibrated for something new. 7 of Swords. The things that you have lied to yourself about, the things that other people have lied to you about. Some of you people have not told you the truth about your spiritual or psychic gifts, or they didn't trust you. Some of you, you've had people around you who have said that you were a liar because you were intuitive and they were more analytical or logical. You're finally about to move away from this, because I do feel that, and for some of you, you could even have a counterpart or someone just very near and dear and close to you who is more rigid. Okay. They're more analytical. You being a high priestess, they don't understand it. Therefore, they probably have come up with plots, plans, and schemes, or they've tried to convince you or manipulate you into thinking that there was something wrong with you. And now they're having an awakening and realizing that, oh, wow, the things that you said, the things that you predicted, the way that you think is actually what's necessary to manifest a lot of abundance. Somebody is starting to see now that they are the toxic one. And I feel now you're in this energy of like, I told you so. Like, I didn't want to be the one to say, I told you so, but I told you so. But I feel like you've had to miss a lot of opportunities, or you've missed a lot of opportunities because you've already wrestled with some type of spirit some type of low vibrational energy. There's a person in your life or in your energy for sure that you're making a believer out of them when it comes to something, because they're realizing now that, oh wow, whatever you said is real and is true. I feel like you told someone the truth about it's their mindset. You're like, why do you think like that? It's this King of Swords, Seven of Swords. You told somebody, hey, you're lying to yourself. Somebody here who is very rigid. They think they know everything. You're like, what you're telling yourself is a lie. And they doubted you. They're like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. This person now is seeing, most likely you're manifesting security and stability, and they're not. So now somebody's coming back around like, so what were you telling me again about manifestation? What were you telling me about God? What were you telling me about shadow? What was that stuff you were telling me about? Because somebody is in for a very rude awakening. And to be honest with you, this could be even like your counterpart. Some of you, you're just a bit more awakened and evolved than that person. I'm not talking about like a low vibrational karmic person who's coming in to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. You actually could have your other half, your mirrored soul, who is just not as aware as you, and they're coming into this awareness, and you're feeling it pull on your energy. The world is here with the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Wands. See, exactly. It's something here that you're walking away from. You have a King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles, that's Earth energy. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is someone who could be very set in their ways. And now this could be two different people with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands being here. But this could be one person. This King of Pentacles, they don't take action because they're stuck. This person is stuck. You see how all these gray hairs on this? This is someone who is stuck in their ways. You know how we always hear people say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? This is somebody that you haven't been able to convince them to do anything. They're so stuck. They're stuck on doctrine. They're stuck on what their family told them. They're stuck. And you're like, well, you're not a leader. You're not a trailblazer. You don't know how to make things happen. And you've given this person, high priestess, the spiritual guidance and told them, your mindset, Capricorn energy, could be anybody. Your mindset is the reason why you can't step into your calling. And I feel like you walked away from this person and you've blocked them out. And you're now going towards the star energy. You're renewing your own hope and faith. And you're like, well, it's sort of like, well, another one bites the dust. It's somebody here. You're constantly proving people wrong who doubted you. But each time someone doubts you and you prove them wrong, what you don't realize is that you're constantly proving yourself right. The more people who ignore you and reject what you're saying, I feel like whoever you are, you just keep getting confirmation that their life, a lot of you, and I hate to say this, but it's like once people lose you, their life goes downhill. And then they go through a spiritual awakening and they realize that, wow, you really were a star sent to help them, to heal them, to bring them wish fulfillment. Because every single time you always end up Nine of Cups. Happy, wish fulfillment, whether you're with somebody or alone. And now this has someone running back. Like, tell me again about this manifestation. What was that about the shadow work? Like somebody's like, how are you manifesting? Because everything you told them, they was like, no. And this person, their life is upside down. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, partnerships, relationships. They're not receiving rewards, recognition. They're not receiving anything. Eight of Swords. They're just stuck in limbo. And they're like, well, I don't understand. Somebody now is coming towards you, and Queen of Wands, they want to match you. But see, you're telling this person, if you want to be on a journey with me, you have to be willing to be a trailblazer. You're going to have to walk with a wand in your hand. Meaning you have to take action. You're not going to sit around and talk to me about what somebody else told you, what they did, how you saw it, or be focused on just 3D. You have to be willing to be on an actual spiritual journey, and that means that you're going to have to kind of walk through the fire every now and then. So some of the delay that you're experiencing, it's an awakening, and you actually should be getting excited about it, because the truth is you are going within, doing a lot of soul searching and healing, but you're triggering somebody else to finally see that they need to free themselves as well. For some of you, this could be a friend, family member, or it could be your future lover. You can be grounded, but you're telling this person too. For some of you, you're having a conversation with a person about gender roles. And when I see the Queen and King of Pentacles here, you're like, listen, we can't really do anything when it comes to stability as a King and Queen of Pentacles until you actually take some kind of action. This is definitely like some kind of like twin flame energy. It's like you're going to have to take action with your spiritual life and hygiene before we can do anything in the physical. So this reading isn't so much about the people who hate you. It's about now this person that's coming towards you. They're pulling on your energy too. There's somebody that's coming towards you and they're supposed to be making you an offer, but this person, they haven't fully gotten out of the matrix. And I can remember doing a reading months ago, and I said, you're masculine for some of you. You're losing hope. This person's going to show up because it's like both of you get out the matrix at the same time. And I can remember in that reading, I saw the visual. It was almost like a real maze, like you can go to mazes. And it's like you get out of the maze and you're kind of standing there waiting, like, are they going to show up? And right when you turn around, like, I guess that, they're just not going to show up. This person, they come out. And I remember in their reading, I said, they went back to get you a rose. I may have even been using this deck. I don't remember. Your person's going to come out. They just take a little bit longer than you. And now for some of you, this may not be someone that you've been in a relationship with or that you've even met yet, but you are being encouraged not to give up. There is somebody that is in your life who's meant to be there, but they're going through a transformation. They still are dealing with self-limiting and outdated beliefs though. And your journey right now may seem especially hard because you're picking up on this person's resistance energetically. And it's causing you to maybe even lose hope. Like, I thought that we had gotten, past all of this. Because once again, remember, you're like, okay, I got rid of the karmic soulmate, the false twin or whatever. I got rid of that. And now you're going into this new cycle. And you're like, so you mean to tell me there's more work? Like, God, there's more? This is really testing your faith, but you have to surrender and release any type of control. This person is still dealing with themselves. The best thing for you to do right now is to free yourself. Ace of Cups, really, really pour into yourself right now. To be honest with you, a lot of you may not see it, but your season of singleness is about to end very soon. You and another person are both like in a pruning phase where God is trimming everything off of you. And I talked about that. It was just like in the Bible when the Israelites had to be led out of Egypt by Moses, and then when Moses died and his servant Joseph took over, it was like Joseph was like, I'm not equipped to lead these people into the promised land. And God was pretty much like, well, yeah, I know everybody's sad about Moses dying, but y'all gonna have to get over it, because now Joshua is gonna have to help y'all cross the Jordan River to get into Jericho. And then when you get there, all men must be circumcised before they can go in, because Jericho, that is holy land. You and another person both, it's like God is about to burn everything off of you that is unholy. So you feel like, oh my God, the enemy. No, this isn't so much the enemy. That's a situation, but today we're talking about a different situation. Yeah, you have the cults, the covens, and the witches and the wizards and the warlocks. But what about this holy divine thing that's testing you too? That's what I'm talking about, right? This is it's a whole, and I talked about this a few. Some of you, you're about to go into like holy matrimony. Some of you, you're about to really step into your life purpose. You're about to really meet your life partner. Sorry for the noise. And so whatever mindset has been controlling you and prohibiting you from being in this is being stripped away. So God is going to really deal with you and this person. But because you and this person, you have the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, 5. What this is it's a 3D and you're in this person have been connected on the 5D, but you're connecting in the 3D. As above, so below. But see, for you guys to be together here in the 3D, spiritually, you have to be aligned. You're connected, but you're still not all that balanced. Because one of you or both of you are still wrestling with some type of energy or spirit that has to be removed. This devil energy here, it's a spirit really of procrastination. When I see the 4 of Cups, it's like procrastination, rejection, abandonment. You're still scared. What if this doesn't work out? What if this person rejects me? What if this is a missed opportunity? Somebody here is paralyzed by fear because of rejection, and it's making it hard for you to get balanced. You can't seem to get balanced here. The Queen of Swords, the Strength card, and the Justice, you have to stand up for yourself, but you cannot be harsh, abrasive, or too resistant. You're just going to have to surrender and say, okay, this person, I guess this person or this opportunity is coming. But the truth is, God is saying, you don't know exactly how it's coming, when it's coming, where it's coming, why it's coming. Well, why is because God said so, but you might as well stop trying to figure out because you're already too wounded. It's like you really have to take some time out because all of this grief and disappointment from the situation that you just came out of, that you were overgiving or overcompensating, and you need a time out to get excited about something new. Seven of Cups with the Empress. Somebody knows that you're the one, but they are still dealing with all of this chaos and conflict in their mind. Again, it's their mindset. Somebody is just like, wait, what? There's also childhood trauma, past hurt. All of these things are coming to the surface because you and this person, you have to go to the promised land together. You both are going to have to cut something of your flesh off. The Tower and the Death card. Everything must be burned down. Everything. And you must start over. You cannot take any of your old baggage or karma into this. So it's one thing when you meet a person and they're just karmic to you. This is different. You're meeting this person and the two, now you're dealing with a person and you have to resolve some type of karma together. And I tell you, that's much harder than doing it by yourself, because now it's not just you. You have to think about them too. It's just like when you, like the Empress. It's just like if you, with a child, you can never just think about yourself anymore with a child. When you think about a meal, you think about the child. When everything you do, you think, in fact, sometimes you think about them before yourself. I wouldn't recommend you doing that right now when it comes to a possible lover, but that's the energy of a divine feminine, the mother. You have to now think about this other person, and that requires a different type of level of trust, faith, hope, and being able to surrender and say, you know what, I'm just going to do what's right. And how does the saying, it's like, be prepared for the worst, but continue hoping for the best. Because 3 of Wands, there is something coming in. There's something coming in. And the moon, it's hidden. There's a new moon tomorrow. You're about to get some type of clarity, or this person is about to get clarity. And it's going to help them most likely to become the emperor. The love is coming. King of Cups, the Chariot, the Eight of Wands. This person is going to rush in, and I feel like you're going to be down on your knees giving thanks to God, like, God, you made it happen, because here it is. The Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. You can't see this, or you don't feel it yet, and you're holding back because you've already been abandoned and left out in the cold before. This is what it really is for some of you. I don't know if many of you watching, if you're already with this person, the idea of you experiencing unconditional love, it has you very afraid, or this person. Either you or this person, it's like your nervous system is shocked because you are experiencing real love. You're so afraid. You're like, if I let this go, if I give my heart, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, you're trying to fight this love with everything in you, because you know that the last time you had this type of love, you was left out in the cold. The last time you thought you had this type of love, you were rejected, you were abandoned, you went through financial hardship. This is the energy of you and this person. You both have been severely hurt and wounded by something. So now, when this offer of a secure, stable, new relationship comes, and the two of you are different, you're like, no. This is bringing heartache, pain, and deception and conflict, and Spirit is saying you need to let go. It's not bringing all of your belief that this is going to be like something from the past is going to manifest and ruin all of your chances of you having the 10 of Cups. You're growing, you're ascending, you're healing. Things are changing in your career, your finances, your business, your home life, your relationships. But you have to get out of this stalemate energy. Somebody here, it's like you need to surrender. Your third eye is telling you that something or someone is for you. But because it's taking time, Knight of Pentacles, it has you conflicted and in this state of complacency. You don't know what decision to make, because right now your discernment is being tested, and your faith, your decision shouldn't depend on somebody else. If you know that you want to move to a new location, you want a new job, or you want to be with the person, nobody else should be able to control that. I don't care what it looks like. It's the risk that you're taking. And there's a lot of different spirits and energies that are coming around. A lot of people who have been scorned, they're going to tell you that whatever it is that you are considering doing, it's wrong. Don't do it. But see, you have to know that what's happening is people around you who are afraid of love and stepping into the light, they're trying to make you feel like you should fear love and light as well. I feel like you really owe it to yourself to see what this could be. For some of you, it's a person from your past. Maybe they're coming back changed. For some of you, it's someone that you're dealing with now, but you're just having a difficult time with taking it to the next level. For some of you, it's someone you haven't even met physically yet. Remember, everything is energy. This is something that is very holy. It's beautiful. It's divine. But we get so caught up on focusing on and remembering the things that hurt you the most, that when something truly good comes in, you can't see it. You can't recognize it. And the world is going to tell you, don't trust, don't love. You can't be in that energy, because your divine mission and purpose, it involves you being happy. It involves you being in your life purpose. It involves, for some of you, having a life partner. Some of you, you're not interested in being with somebody. You may not be interested in it, but if God is saying that you're supposed to be with someone, that's what it's going to be. And the more that you reject it, the harder it's going to be. Some of you, you're trying so hard not to be with someone, or not to work in a certain job, or to do certain things, that This resistance is destroying everything. I'm truly picking up a man right now who is so resistant to this change of being in this healthy relationship that they don't realize that by resisting this divine feminine, that's the reason why they cannot manifest. Their refusal to do the shadow work and the healing, their refusal to drop the ego, their refusal to engage with this divine being is the reason why they're stuck and stagnant. Somebody's entire life is actually tied to another person. And I don't like to talk so much about like twin flames because I don't want to preach it in a way where it's codependent. But there, for some people, your life, it really does include another person. Now, of course, you will continue to move on, especially if you are like the divine feminine. You will continue to have, you're the one that has the blessings and the abundance. Somebody else will inherit the kingdom through you. But this person, their mindset has them thinking that they're the gift, they're the prize, and I guess that somebody is supposed to bow down and worship them. They don't understand that without the divine feminine, that they will forever be in poverty. They don't understand that. So you're going to have to just sit in that divine feminine, that Nine of Pentacles energy, and know that you're good. Because even if it doesn't matter what masculine does not come around to the divine feminine that has been assigned, God will always bring somebody in to be a helpmate for you, divine feminine. So you don't have to go out of your way to try to prove anything. You can allow this person to continue to carry their debts and their burdens alone if they don't want to get on this journey with you. You don't have to keep trying to read into the future. You don't have to change anything about yourself. They have work to do. You have work to do as well, but you don't have to work to try to convince this person of anything, because I feel like God is about to call someone here to go through a total reckoning where they're going to be forced to see a truth. And if they still disobey God, you're going to know. And this person has anxiety about that. Nine of Swords. Someone here is in deep regret. They're at their breaking point because somebody here doesn't know how to cope with rejection. It has them stuck and paralyzed by fear because they're like, well, what am I going to do if I lose this opportunity? This person, Seven of Pentacles, they've invested in something before and they took a major loss. And this could be you and this person. I feel like there is a shared energy between like a twin flame couple of a fear of rejection. You and someone both have made some type of bad investment in the past. You've invested in a person, a job, a relationship, or all of the above. You didn't get what you wanted out of it. So now to allow yourself to give up some control to embrace this new connection, because for some of you, you're going to meet a person, you and that person are going to do life together, and you're probably going to work together as well. You're like, wait a minute, before I give up all of this power, all you keep thinking about is the last time I was all in with somebody, I lost everything. But this person and you are meant to inspire one another. Look, Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, but the Two of Cups is here. You're not accepting this. Judgment. You're going to have to call judgment on this restriction of the mind. You're going to have to say, listen, devil, or whatever, or your past, you cannot stay here. The Judgment card is a time of awakening. You're going to have to forgive your past completely, because if you don't, you're going to continue being defeated and stuck at a crossroads, Two of Swords, feeling like you are so oppressed. Because you're constantly lacking confidence, the strength and the courage to move forward. Therefore, someone is staying in poverty, Five of Pentacles, because they won't shed old weight. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody is not being honest with themselves about how devastated they are about a situation from their past, dealing with their family, their friends, relationships, and finances. Somebody is not recognizing that they're at their breaking point. That somebody has problems with coping. Three of Cups is in the upright. It's time for happiness, for celebrations. It's time to free yourself completely from this bondage. And somebody here, they just keep working really hard. They're working really, really hard. But the King of Wands, there's nothing coming from it. King of Wands is in the reverse. The Three of Swords is in the reverse. There's nothing coming because this person's heart chakra is blocked. And once again, Queen of Swords, you keep telling this person, your faith without work is dead. You're not going to get anywhere because you're the Emperor in the reverse. You're distorted. This person is very rigid. They're very stubborn. And that's the reason why the Death card is here in the reverse. They're refusing this spiritual awakening. They're resisting this change. And so you have to free yourself. Some of you right now, you feel sad because the truth is you can't help this person. And look, you can see this card is in this deck. It shouldn't be here. It's a therapy. You can't be this person's therapist. This person may need therapy. That's crazy. This card is in this deck. It's actually supposed to be in this deck. Someone needs to, somebody here can't cope. They don't know how to cope with their childhood issues or trauma. And I'm sorry, but right now, until this person can deal with this, there's really not much you can do. And that probably is why you feel a bit, I don't know, just out of it with the situation. Recognition is here. You should be focused right now on your own rewards and recognition. This is just when you surrender, you say, if it's meant to be, it'll be. So I feel like for some of you, you've gotten out of like a karmic situation with a soulmate or a false person. You've gotten into something with someone new, or you're considering going into something new with a person. You're already afraid because you're experiencing love again, but this is still not what you had hoped that it would be because this person is not healed. So this is triggering the abandonment or rejection, because you're like, dang, I thought I got it right this time, and now you have to walk away again. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody here has not fully grown and developed. There's like somebody is having their own identity crisis right now. The Knight of Cups in the reverse still came out. So it feels like unrequited love. The Tower is here in the reverse because somebody is resisting change. Somebody's in survival mode. Yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person, they can't lead, they can't protect, they can't provide, they can't do anything until, yeah, Eight of Wands, everything is in the reverse. This person is so restricted because of their resistance to change. Page of Swords in the reverse. When you see the Page of Swords in the reverse, to me, that's like somebody who, the way I'm reading this is even the kind of person, if you're not careful, because so much is in the reverse for them, they will become jealous and envious. This is a hurt person. The spirit is saying you have to be careful because they will hurt you. This person doesn't really care. They're starting to act like they don't care about anything because they're so broken and wounded. So they've just become numb. This person could be very hypocritical. Like, this is the kind of person to me who is becoming bitter, resentful, jealous, envious, and they don't recognize it, but it's because they are so damaged. They're so damaged. They're so heartbroken. But this is the kind of person, like, they just won't admit, like, it's a spirit of self-sabotage upon this person's life. Page of Wands in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. So there's just nothing exciting. This person, they just can't take action. Four of Wands, it's like, so I'm getting, again, it's more than one energy. For some of you, you've already moved away from a person. They're very upset and you're picking up their energy because they know that their refusal or their resistance to change or see things your way is now the reason why they're in a very unhappy situation. For some of you, you're meeting someone new who is also coming out of a heartbreak. The opportunity for you and this person to have like a stable, secure, happy life, it's being delayed, or it's going to require patience because they're dealing with a heartbreak. But what you really have to gather from this is that whoever you are, especially the divine feminine, the way you love, and I've talked about this in the past, like your Achilles heel. The way you love people is seen as a weakness, but it's actually your greatest strength. Because one thing about it, any person that comes into your life, they're going to leave knowing more than what they came with and being better than how you met them. The reason why this may be triggering a divine feminine right now to feel like you're missing opportunities is because a lot of people, they don't stay in your life. You're like a divine being, a light worker. It's part of your divine contract to help people to heal. And the average mind thinks that if you help a person, you give them something, then that means that they're going to give you something back and that they're going to stay around. But if you think about even with God, look at how much stuff God has done. And none of us are really worthy, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm not trying to say like you're God or anything, but you have to change the mindset that just because you help a person, that they're going to help you. Just because you want to have a person in your life, they want to be in your life. You're going to have a lot of people to go and come out of your life. And I feel that you're being prepared for something in your life, honestly, where you're going to, maybe you want to become a therapist. It's interesting that this card came out. A therapist has to have a lot of boundaries because you will deal with a lot of people who are wounded. You cannot heal. You can't help every single person. You can try, but you can lead the horse to water. You can't force it to drink. Okay? A therapist can help a lot of people with tools, resources, and information. That doesn't mean that they're going to follow it. Somebody here also, you could know a person that's dealing with like mental health issues. This is very, very specific. You could be dealing with a person who has mental health issues and they refuse to listen to you, or they refuse to get help or make certain changes. This person, either something really bad happened to this person, or this is something that will happen in the future, and you can't carry the guilt, the hurt, or the shame about this because somebody here was advised that they needed help, that they needed to change, and they refused. It's for some of you, this has already happened, or this will happen in the future, where you're going to be like, wow, I kept telling that person to get help. I kept telling that person to do this or do that. I feel like here, it's a lot of different messages in this reading. It's like your spirit feels overwhelmed because you're receiving vindication, but it's also hurtful when you receive vindication in a lot of these situations, because the things that are happening to people or that will happen to individuals in the future, it could have been avoided had they listened to you. So what you're really recognizing is how great your anointing is. You may really be like a prophet. Some of you, you're very anointed, and God is giving you messages to give to other people. They don't listen to it, and they go against you, they go against God, and you just kind of have to sit back and watch them self-destruct. That's hard. I know, because it's just like me being here on YouTube. Like, I can put the message out, and a lot of my messages I'll be reading in the news, and I'll be like, yep, I predicted that. Or, when I used to do personal readings, I was like, this is going to happen. And everybody has their free will. My readings cannot be accurate for every person, of course, because you have your own free will. But there are certain situations where you can tell a person, this is the energy. Be mindful of this. You give the warnings, and people will still go back. And you just kind of have to sit back like, wow. It's like literally watching a person take themselves out. And it's hard. It's very hard. So this has either happened or it's about to, where I just see somebody sitting back, like with their hand over their mouth, like, wow. I told that person not to do that. I told that person not to go there. I told that person that there wasn't a good relationship. I told that person to leave their job. Like, somebody here is so stubborn. No matter what you told them to do, they didn't listen. Or no matter what you're telling this person to do right now, they're not listening. And you're going to get confirmation that somebody really, really went the wrong way. The Chariot. Somebody could get caught up in a legal situation. The police could get involved. But whatever this is, you have to move forward. The Temperance is here in the reverse. You have to move forward. Somebody's lack of peace, balance, and harmony within themselves that's causing them to be reckless, it's not your fault or your problem anymore, to be honest. The Queen of Wands is in the reverse. You have the Temperance card and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And here is the Moon. Somebody's lies, they're wanting to be just immoral. Even I'm hearing sexually immoral, promiscuous, being in this victim consciousness, never ever wanting to listen, thinking that they know everything, being so full of pride and ego, hypocritical, and all of that. It's like Spirit is like, you have to move forward. This illusion is not your problem. Your intuition is telling you right now that somebody is going down a very, very dark path, and you are not going to be able to save them, because if you stop to try to save this person from themselves, you are going to miss out on the 10 of Pentacles. And I'm going to say this, the Page of Pentacles here. There's a new offer or opportunity coming for some of you. And if I'm not mistaken, Mercury retrograde ends in 2 days. This could for sure be confirmation about something from the past that's going to come up. But for some of you, somebody in your life in the past, they sacrificed you. You told them, don't go towards their job. Don't move there. Don't talk to this person. You need to leave your family alone. That's not a healthy relationship. This could have been a friend, family member, or whomever to you. They sacrificed you, meaning they ignored everything that you said and they moved in a different direction. This person could be coming back to you for help. Spirit is saying you're not obligated to help this person. It's giving very much like an eye for an eye. I'm not saying to be mean to somebody, not help them, but somebody is going to have to learn It's not your responsibility to keep trying to save this person from their own karma. Somebody here is not learning about being prideful, egotistical, or always lying, carrying this Jezebel-like energy. Somebody here is always trying to push their thoughts and their views and values onto other people. And I'll be honest, I feel like this is going to hurt. Because you're going to see somebody self-destruct. If it hasn't already happened. Because you keep telling this person, listen, you need to stop thinking like that. You need to stop doing that. You need to stop judging people. You need to stop going there. Hey, slow down on the drinking. Stop driving so fast. It's something that you keep telling a person, you need to stop doing that. You need to stop thinking like that. And they're, no. They think they got it all figured out. Hard head is going to make this a real soft ass. This person thinks that they can get around and through anything because their pride has literally just destroyed this person's, their sense of pride in how they think is going to lead to their greatest fall. And it really is sad because it's like somebody, I can see, it's like you're begging this person, please stop thinking like that. Please stop being so biased and so judgmental. Please stop dating those type of people. Stop. I'm hearing somebody say, stop doing all that online dating. Stop letting all these different people in your house. Stop doing that. You keep telling this person just like, nope, nah, I got it figured out. I know what I'm doing. And it's like, man, okay. You can't do anything now but release. And whatever happens, it happens. For some of you, this has already happened. And you may need to seek therapy because you could be experiencing PTSD because maybe you are carrying this guilt of something happened to a person. And you feel like, well, if I would have kept trying to help them, if I would have done more. No, there was nothing more you could do. You're going to have to free yourself. I'm going to see something about addictions. I'm going to see if addictions comes out. Because there is a card in this deck about that says addictions. Someone is lying. The card just fell. And behind the scenes, yes, something behind the scenes is not as you think it is. Somebody could have been in therapy. Jumping to conclusions. Someone told a lie behind the scenes. And a bunch of people jump to some conclusions, I feel. Romantic thoughts. Fork in the road. See, you're not at a fork in the road. This is like a past situation and a new situation that's coming out. Somebody is still haunted by something from the past. It's like something happened to someone. And the truth is, you may feel a little bit of guilt for it because you did everything you could to help this person. That person sacrificed you. They went down the wrong path after you did everything you could. You feel bad about that situation. This person did a lot of stuff to you, though. And now, when you free yourself from whatever this guilt or shame is about this situation, and you really may need to get therapy, this blockage is going to be removed. I don't know why, but the reading that I posted a few hours ago about the karmic couple and the male coven is still coming out. For some of you, somebody did some really awful things to you behind the scenes. Somebody that you tried to help. You could have told this person to go to therapy. I'm hearing somebody say, I even offered to pay for it. They did something to you, and they also got other people involved. Halloween. Yeah. Celebration in the reverse and codependency kicked out. You've kicked this person out of your life, out of your energy. But I feel like when you decided to kick this person out of your energy, out of your life, and you stopped giving to whatever this situation was because you saw how prideful, narcissistic, egotistical, or codependent this person started to lie and do a lot of things behind the scenes. You went on towards a new job, a new journey. This situation though, the energy of this situation, it needs to be cleared out though, so that you can move fully into something new. This situation for a lot of you, look, new job and life purpose. Somebody did something really awful to you as you were going into your life purpose, and it has left you traumatized. This person lied on you, or they had other people jumping to conclusions about you because of a lie that they told on you. This person was not mentally stable, and they went and they told a lie on you, and they got you possibly on the radar of a lot of the wrong people, the wrong spirits or energy. This person could have tried to hex or curse you or something. You got to get this out of your energy for good, because it's somehow blocking your life purpose. And there's an offer that wants to come in. There's a job offer and someone who's having romantic thoughts about you that's trying to come in. But there's a wound that you're carrying. Transformation dead. Something is coming to a complete end. Like I said, something here is going to hurt. Either someone has lost their life behind this, or they may lose their life, or something really big is going to happen. This feels like the energy of death. And like I said, if it already happened, you need to realize that there was nothing you could have done. Yeah. You could have blocked this person. You stopped giving this person access to you. Oh my gosh, this is sad. I'm getting somebody could have, or they may leave a letter. I may leave a letter. And they may put your name in it. Somebody, this came out a few weeks ago. It's like somebody is about to do something really reckless. And they're blaming you. Wow. This is taking a little bit of time, because what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing like spirit is literally, I'm hearing so many different readings in my head that I've channeled over the years even. It feels like with this missing piece that just came out, and as I said, Mercury retrograde is about to end, but we have Venus in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde at the same time. 2 supermoons in August. There's a lot of energy, a lot. Some of you, somebody could have done something to themselves or to someone else. They could be incarcerated. They could be in a mental health facility. They could be sick. They could be dealing. It's something here permanent though. They could have an incurable disease, STD, something. What you don't know about this situation though, of why you've still been struggling so much even after this was like over and done with, this person said that the reason for everything that happened to them was because of you. Okay? This person has a track record of doing this. I'm picking up an extremely narcissistic man. This person love bombs women. And when they go into new relationships, they always will say that it was a particular woman from their past or whoever their ex was that was the reason why they did the things that they did. When it comes to their reckless behavior, this being extremely just immoral and reckless. This person is, my addictions to alcohol, to sex, to whatever. It's because of what my ex did to me. This person has said that because of you leaving them, denying access to them or whatever, that's the reason why they needed therapy. That's the reason why they're not here anymore, or they're threatening not to be here anymore, whatever. The reason why the reason why they did something and they got arrested is because you left them, you said something to them, you triggered them. It's something like that. This person, along with many other people, have been sending you the evil eye. Their entire family has been sending you the evil eye. And you may have been wondering, why is it that no matter what happens, this energy is lingering? You have a whole community of people sending you the evil eye because this person has spread all of these lies saying that you are the reason why something happened. And for somebody here, there could possibly be a death, or someone is very ill, or they're in jail, and that is what has happened. Everyone is looking at you like you are the reason why something happened to this person. You need to purify your energy. This wasn't your fault at all. And it should be clear because your life is a projection of the energy that you put out. It's pretty obvious, or it should be, that when you turned down this person's offer, you became balanced, or you were able to achieve more balance in your life. Somebody could even be saying that you sacrificed this person for an upgrade in your life. Wow. And somebody here was being blackmailed, or they tried to blackmail you maybe for money. Somebody here just could not overcome their blockages and their obsession with you, or you could be a performer. Seeing through the fog and leaving it all behind. But see, like I said, you have to let this go because there is someone that is desiring you. There's two different situations here. Someone is desiring you. They love you. They want to come towards you. They see you in your life purpose. They want new things to happen for you. Somebody here got caught up because they were astral traveling. I really feel like somebody out here was dealing with a lot of addictions. They were astral traveling and projecting into your energy. And something happened to this person. But I guarantee you, they told everybody that you were the reason why this happened. So it feels like you're tied into some type of bad karma. And it's not your fault. It's not your karma. This information may leave you shook. Yeah. Copycat. Somebody can't copy you anymore. Yep. And they were researching occult things. Someone was stuck in the past and they went the wrong way. Christmas could be significant. Halloween came out. Something could have happened in October or in December, or October, November, and December could be significant. Somebody got themselves bound to a situation and the grass was greener because it was fake. I feel like the grass here is somebody decided to get into some type of occult practice or group, and they thought that that was going to help them to come out of something. And it backfired. Somebody could have even been approached by someone that, hey, it's just like in the comment section. Hey, if you do this spell or you do this, it's going to bring you blessings or abundance. Y'all, I know this reading is getting long, but I'm really channeling this. Somebody approached a person who felt bound by a situation. It could have been a friend, family member, a lover. It could have been some type of group. Somebody saw that this person was stuck, that they were going the wrong way. They couldn't get out of something. And they approached this person and was like, hey, if you do this, it's going to get you out of this confusion. And they were at their breaking point. Therefore, this person, I knew what their car was going to come out. This person was dealing with addictions, and somebody told them, you can get out of this situation. This person did something to you, and I don't think that they were ever able to apologize, or they refused to apologize to you. And that's why now they can't receive any kind of upgrades. This person could have been arrested for something that they did that was sexual. This person had a sexual obsession or fantasies about you. Yeah, you were this person's muse. Tarot reading is here. Somebody was stubborn. They just refused to give up being stubborn. They could have been getting tarot readings. You could read tarot. They see you as a muse, though. Thanksgiving is here. It's like they're thankful for you, but the fact that they could not manifest you back into their life. Wow, this is this person. This is like a very this person is really obsessed. This is somebody here. You had like a real, I don't know if you know this person, but you had a real stalker. I do feel like you know this person. It could be an ex or somebody that you just never wanted to be in a relationship with. And this same story has come out so many. It's like you rejected a person. It came out in the reading before that I just posted. Like you rejected a person, and it seems like this person went and got married, or they just lived this life. They could have gotten involved with a group of people who were into like black magic or the occult or something like that, because they thought that it was going to bring them money or security or stability. But they told it was something wrong with this person's mental health. And when people started questioning, well, why are you acting like this, or what's going on? They was like, well, it was that divine feminine. When divine feminine left me, when this person tells their story, they put you in the story as the villain. And I feel like something happened to this person that was bad. Whether they did it to themselves or this group, I'm seeing now, or this group did it to them. There was a reading I did probably about 2 years ago where I said somebody came in to sacrifice you for a group, and the group sacrificed them. I'll have to go back. There's hundreds of videos before, long ago. If I can find it, I'll post it. But that's what happened here. Somebody was told, maybe even used by the devil, if you sacrifice that divine feminine, you'll get money, you'll get this, you'll get that. This person had mental health issues. They could have been struggling with addictions, but this person was either in love with you or they were obsessed with you. They did this, and they went and they told everybody that the reason why they chose you to sacrifice is because you would not do something, or because you blocked them, or they were in some kind of situation. It was you. Everything was your fault. And this person's family and an entire community, I feel, of occultists have literally been blaming you for something that happened to this person. And it's blocking everything in your life, because these people or this group, they're constantly sending you the evil eye and black magic. Like they're hexing and cursing your life all over a lie. You know how a person has like test trials, tribulations, and they'll go, and they'll tell their testimony like, yeah, years ago I became hooked to this, or I started experiencing that because my wife or my husband left me, and then I just got involved with the wrong. There was this person, you were the villain in their story, in their testimony. So when they could have even went to church or a group of people who, were supposed to be helping them. It may not even be a group of bad people. This could be people in the church. And these people have been praying like, the shame on that divine feminine. How dare they do this? Like that type of, I'm telling you, it's a whole community of people who are looking at a divine feminine as a villain who was completely innocent in the situation. This person's mental health and everything was wrong. And I feel like you looked at this person and you was like, man, you're too far gone. This person's mind was gone. Therapy, nothing could help this person. Could definitely be a Capricorn out here. 1 hour, 19 minutes. Yeah, that would be January. Yeah, something here, it was not meant to be. Hidden truth. You are hiding from your true self. You could be hiding from yourself because of this situation or this person, or you knew that this person was hiding from themselves. This person, they were childish. They didn't want to grow up. And you was like, well, you had to go ahead and manifest. I see how this looks. But everybody jumped to conclusions. Somebody here thought that behind the scenes that you were lying about something. And again, it feels to me like whoever this person is, you left this person behind. This is like 3 readings in one. I'm sorry. Don't forget about the good thing. But this is what's in the background. Somebody has been running with this story that you left them behind and you sacrificed them to have an upgrade in life. But the truth is, you left this person behind. They sacrificed you for an upgrade, and they in turn got sacrificed. But there's an entire group or community or a couple or family or whatever that is running with this story that you're the villain, you're the culprit. You didn't do anything to this person. The only thing you did was you recognized that God sent you to help this person. They refused to help and you moved on with your life. But your life, for some of you, your life has leveled up and has improved so much that the story is you must have sacrificed somebody to get to where you are. No, you were obedient to God, and that's what got you to where you are. And God told you, you cannot save this person. You're now free to go on to your next mission. And now you're going on to this new connection for some of you, your life purpose, this new person that wants to make an offer to you, and you keep struggling because of this group in the background that is trying to destroy your life. All over a lie. You did nothing wrong. So whoever you are in this person, forgive yourself. You didn't do anything to this person. This person, they chose their own fate and whatever happened to them or whatever will happen to them because of their choices and decisions. This person has a track record for doing this. They've done this to a lot of people. I'm telling you, I'm remembering readings that I did in the past about this person is like a twisted genius almost. Like this is a master manipulator and they're extremely narcissistic. It's a male Jezebel-like energy for some. This person has lied on so many different innocent women. But when they got to you, God said, it stops here. I'm going to make an example out of you. You're not going to do this to this divine feminine here that has all of this great purpose. It stops here. This person was going out to an entire community saying that you're possibly the reason why they're addicted to things. And they've done, like I said, they've done this with several people. Some of you, this person could have even come to you and told you that somebody had done them wrong. They probably told you that their parents did them wrong, their exes did them wrong. But what you didn't know is that they were going behind the scenes telling people that you did them wrong. And that's the thing that some of you need to recognize too, because I want to touch on this. Women especially, or men, who, it doesn't matter, sex. When a person comes to you in anything new and you see them just slandering the name of somebody else, Don't you ever think that it cannot happen to you, that they won't do the same thing to you. Spirit is showing me now, this person could have even went on to get in a relationship with somebody else. That's where the problem really came in. They left you and got in a relationship with somebody else, and they bad mouth you real bad to that person. And either a group of people that they know decided to try to sacrifice you, or that person that they got with convinced them to do something to sacrifice you. That's why that last reading, this was a couple who got a whole group of like a whole coven to go after a divine feminine. And I guarantee you, whoever this masculine is, they went and they talked so bad about this divine feminine to another woman. And that other woman was so jealous and envious and tried to copy divine feminine. Their hatred that they had combined for this divine feminine, they went and got a whole group of people to start sending the evil eye and trying to destroy this divine feminine. This is somebody's whole story. But like I said, you have something new here. And the reason why it's constantly being blocked is because of this karmic masculine, whoever they got with over you and they slandered you to, and them going to a community of people slandering your name and possibly doing magic on you. These people wanted to blackball you, blackmail you, stop your finances. They wanted to block everything in your life. This was almost like a hate crime or some kind of retaliation, because something bad happened to a person and the blame was placed on a divine feminine. I don't even know if you know about this. This is all happening behind the scenes. You may have been like, man, like why is it so hard for you to get to the next stage in your life? It's like you're there, but you just can't seem to cross over. It's a whole group of people in a community like just sending you so much hatred. These people literally are accusing you of someone's ending or someone being in jail. Like they're saying you're the one, like you've been framed. Wow. Oh my gosh. Whoa. But see, it makes sense for this to come out with Mercury about to go direct. All of these lies are being caught up to these people. All of these things that have happened in the background, something about the number 3, this could have been like something that's been going on for the last 2 or 3 years. And I say that because with those 2 super moons that we had, and then we have a new moon or something, somebody has done something for like 3 different moon cycles, whatever it is. We saw Halloween, Thanksgiving, November. Somebody spent months, maybe 3 months or more, doing some type of ritual. And it reminds me of like a reading I did, I said before. Somebody thought that they were going to sacrifice a divine feminine and they ended up sacrificing somebody close to them. Or this person who thought that they were going to sacrifice you, instead it ended up being them. This just is a backfire. But now Mercury is going, all of the communication, all of the truth about this situation is coming out. But what God is saying, free yourself from this. This was not your fault. If you feel like something was not your fault, it wasn't. I feel like somebody out here is struggling, like grieving, like some of you're literally grieving a person that tried to take you out. Wow. You're literally grieving a person that tried to take you out. It should have been you. And whoever this person was connected to, their friends, family, or their lover, that's what they say. They're like, it should have been divine feminine. Like that was the plan. And to this day, they still feel like it should be you because of the lies that this person told them about you. That's crazy. You have to get justice for this. There has to be. Let me see. Oh yeah, somebody in despair. This has to. Something has to shake on this one. Look, manifest, your desires are within reach. And you have a person coming into your life, they're going to be mirroring similar experiences, but it's like a mirrored soul. You are currently being guided. Just take a moment to reflect right now. A physical altercation may break out because of this spell work somebody did and the fact that they were out here laughing and spreading rumors about you. Yeah, it's not funny anymore. Because I feel like somebody already lost their life and somebody else is going to lose their life because they wouldn't stop. I just keep hearing somebody say, it should have been her. It should have been her. Wow. But see, this person has done so much lying and all of the lies have finally caught up. And whoever this group or community is, they're all looking like, what in the world? Like, what's happening? Adjudication. Oh, yeah. Spiritual court is in session. Pathway, journey, family room. It's like literally God is like, so what was y'all saying? Come with some facts and some proof. You tried to steal this person's destiny. You tried to take them out. You wanted the great fortune of this main female, this entire cult community or whomever. You guys, you felt very justified in stealing from this person. Now come and tell me some facts. And I feel like everybody is coming up empty-handed and divine feminine. You're like, well, yeah, this happened on this day, this time. I tried to do this. I tried to do that. And God is like, oh, yeah, I see. So you're telling me there was an entire community that came up against you and you did nothing? Oh, yeah. There's an official person. Yeah, this false person. Whoever this masculine is that's told all these lies, they told these lies to somebody that they got in a connection with. And either that person is connected to some kind of cult, coven, a gang or something. Thoughts. This person told this man, if you want great fortune, you can sacrifice their divine feminine. And this man was so upset that you left that they was like, okay. He started thinking, well, who could I sacrifice? Who'd you think he thought about? Divine feminine. And whoever this loser, this idiot is, was like, well, she did so much to you. She did so much to you. This was all based on him lying. They thought that they was going to literally have a whole come up. Distant horizons. They may have hired somebody at a distance, or you may live at a distance from these people, or they could have even hired. There's definitely some type of spiritualist that was hired to come and steal. You are the privileged lady of high honor. These people put a lot of work into ending you. And everybody is sick now because the truth is out. And you're about to have a courtship with a wealthy man. The main female, you are the main female. You go together with the main male. You are the privileged lady that everybody is trying to put a hit out on. You go together with the wealthy man. Going back, we have the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You and somebody, you have an actual counterpart. You're going to soon be in a courtship with this person. And like I told you, somebody is sick. There's a whole community of people, though, who are sick about your divine path and your journey. And the fact that you're still going on a journey towards holy matrimony or just some type of divine contract. I'm telling you, you literally have been mourning the death of somebody that tried to take you out. And there's a person who is supposedly of high honor. This person was putting in work to get rid of you. And this, first, I just heard for some of you, is somebody that you know. All of this stuff is connected. And you have to be careful, because for some of you, this secret society or whatever, they've sent people to your life. You've ran into these people in your personal life. You very well could have at some point been talking to or even friends with the very practitioner that was trying to take you out. That's what I'm saying. And somebody is sick. Somebody is sick because what? But you have a whole lot of people, they're sick because they don't understand. How is it that you're going towards this beautiful new beginning? And if you're going towards this beautiful new beginning, then that means that something is coming to a screeching halt, a complete end for them. If somebody hasn't lost their life, they're going to. But as I said before, in the reading that I posted today, whoever this karmic couple in this coven are, these people have been stealing the sacred energy of this divine family. I'm talking about people got houses, cars, businesses. They've gotten married. They have everything. They literally, your energy is currency. They have built everything off of harvesting the energy of this divine feminine who they put up as a sacrifice. But what they cannot do is take you out. So since they can't take you out, they've decided to just harvest your energy to back all of their projects and to bring them prosperity and abundance. When you get this out of your energy, you're going to see everybody drop like flies. You're going to see people in bankruptcy court. You're going to see houses and cars be seized. It won't be any more vacations. You're going to see people being in divorce court, and somebody is going to lose their life. Some people are going to be sick. You're going to see a whole domino effect of everybody just crash and burn because of what they've done to you. I hear sirens right now. Yeah, somebody's going to get a message about them being in poverty. It's some people going to have to move back home with their parents. This person who told all of these lies on you, they could have had to move back home with their mother. This person was losing everything and they blamed you for it. This is a gossip boy. This man went out gossiping to everybody. And these are people that you knew. People who probably at some point they respected you. They probably was like, I can't believe that divine feminine would do something like that. Like, oh, I thought that person was so nice. And they probably told people you were wicked. You were a witch. You were just all kinds of everything bad. The whole time it was them. It was this man and whoever they decided to go towards. This false person. Wow. There's an official person in this community. There's an official person who was a mature man. They were the ones helping do all of this. Or either they were the ones that was responsible for doing all of this. Oh, yeah. This mature man, official person, they were the ones hired to carry a lot of this out. And they were expecting some income for doing it. Telling you, all of these people, like, they're sitting back right now waiting on some kind of come up. And this didn't just start. This is something that's been happening for a while. I'm getting 3 to 8 years. These people did a lot of rituals. October, November, December. They did a lot of rituals to try and sacrifice you. Instead, they sacrificed somebody. But then, and it could even be possible that this group, could could be possible that this group who sacrificed this person that they knew had mental health issues, they could be trying to create a narrative like this person did something to you. This group could have been the one that scapegoated you, but it started because of the lies and the rumors that this person told about you. It's just like everybody just ran with the idea of scapegoating this divine feminine. Everybody it's just been okay with trying to destroy this person's life. All off of a lie. These people are going to all suffer so bad. But see, the only way that this will actually happen is when you forgive yourself and you let go. That's why God is like, I need you to let go. You got to let go. You don't need to feel sorry for these people. You don't need to feel anything. You need to be, God is like, I'm coming through to regulate. I just need you out of the way. God is like, I just need you out of the way. Because I just keep hearing, you're mourning over somebody who tried to take you out. It was their life or yours. Or somebody is about to be taken out because they keep trying to come for your life. When you finally let go of this situation or this, and justice can be served, your life, what we saw at the beginning of this reading, is what's on the other side of this. You're going to have to just be okay with it. It doesn't matter what lies they told, what they tried to do. You're going to really just have to say, you know what? It's cool. It is what it is. It happened. But what's coming for you is so much greater. And God is going to make sure that you have so much peace, because what I feel is there's going to be a storm that's going to come through. And I'm telling you, every single person who had any involvement in this situation, they're going to be wiped out. Literally like the great flood, they're going to be wiped out. There will be no trace of these people. You will no longer be spiritually bound or imprisoned by these people or this situation. All of them are going to be wiped out. I'm seeing it. And what these people don't know, because God is showing me, reminding me of a dream I had. Somebody in their group, somebody in this group never agreed with this. And I'm seeing a 18-wheeler with a rack of cars. There are so many cars and assets that's about to be seized. I'm talking about literally cars, luxury cars. They're all just going to be put up on car and taken away. You're about to start seeing a lot of for sale signs in people's yards. Because when I tell you they're going to lose everything, they're going to lose everything. This is a group of people who consider themselves to be the elite or the affluent ones in a community, in an area. But they tried to sacrifice a divine feminine and then tried to scapegoat the person to try to take the fall for all of their criminal acts. All because of a lie that came from some mentally unstable stalker that a divine feminine had. Free yourself. I'm literally like, the last 4 readings that I've done, I'm just like, all of this narcissism and this chaos and conflict. I'm like, what in the world? I think maybe the case has just been cracked. Pandora's box is open. The bottom just fell out. This is somebody's story. Could be, and it's sad, but it's a lot of people's story actually. But once the information comes out, the plans of the enemy are automatically destroyed. I'm going to leave it here. Please be discerning. Always go within so that you never go without. I love you guys all very much. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.